Hey, what's up, guys? So we're at Betway Premiership action it's Wednesday, right? On a Wednesday, it was Orlando Pirates going up against Sekhukhune United, and Orlando Pirates winning 1-1-0. I decided to cover this game instead of the Sundowns one or the Stellenbosch one, but Sekhukhune United winning it. And I have to give credit to Sekhukhune because I felt like the first half they were absorbing the pressure from Orlando Pirates. I think like Eric Tinkler and them knew that there was going to be a lot of pressure that was coming. I mean, this is Orlando Pirates at home. They accumulate a lot of points at home. They feel like they're unstoppable at home, and it felt as if like that was coming, and they weathered the storm as much as they could. Goes into second half, and then Mdambo comes on. Mdambo gives them a little bit more, gives them a little bit more offensive play, gives them a little bit more leadership, gives them a little bit more, let's go at it, you know? And suddenly, Sekhukhune United was starting to feel a little bit more positive because the result is still 0-0. Mahalo, guys. Mahalo. Yo, what a player. What a resurrection that he's doing with regards to Sekhukhune United. I know he was doing the most at NFD, but what he's doing this season, when you watch him in today's game, you're like, I understand why he's got so many assists. I get it. He doesn't do much defending, but he stays up there, and when the ball comes out to him, he's able to keep the ball up. He's able to beat men. He's able to dribble. He's able to get a CBC booked so early on in the game, put that sort of pressure. He's able to deliver balls like he did with the goal, and you're just like, I see why he's got so many assists. I wish I had watched him a lot more this season, but he's performing really, really well for a midfielder. Orlando Pirates, now that I did Sekhukhune United, Orlando Pirates, I felt like it was just not going to be their day today. They had enough chances to take the lead. They had enough to score, and they didn't necessarily do that. And it almost felt like, maybe for them, it felt like there was going to be opportunities all the time. But I feel like Sekhukhune won the second half battle in the second half with the midfield, and the fact that Mtambo having to come on, and also the fact that Joseph Vero making the changes that he did in terms of having to bring more midfielders in it, Masongani coming in and Dronjo coming in, sort of to get that control per se. But now when you've obviously conceded, you have to push up, you leave gaps at the back, and that could put you into trouble. And Gosinatsivisi getting the second yellow as well. He's out for the derby, and I just felt like it was not going to be their day. I felt as well that the scars from Egypt follow Orlando Pirates, because to have a result like that dealt with you, and a couple of days later you have to play within the league, sort of you ask yourself, what did that do to the team mentally? But now they have to pick themselves up and sort of move on from it. But it's a huge blow considering the fact that Mamelodi Sundowns won their game. So it just wasn't their night. It wasn't their night. And I just sort of think, like, did the scars follow them? Are they still hopping on that? Because they had enough to win the game, but they're not taking their chances. And when you don't take your chances, this is what can happen at the top level within football. So Sekhukhune United, a team that is gunning for CAF football, which I think they can get. Congratulations to them. It's a big win away to Orlando Pirates as well. So credit to them. Orlando Pirates, it just wasn't it. I've dropped the link. Please hit the link to my show. I really appreciate everybody's support.